And here we go, just leaving the general store here at Windrock. October 8th, I believe it is, 2020. And we got my old friend Jerry Jones, who lives right in this area, grew up in this area, been here all his life, leading us. And we're heading out to Trail 26 to start the day. And if time allows, we'll head over to Trail 51 and try to hit that, which is, they're both Badge of Honor trails. Looks like we're being checked for our passes here. Okay, we had an officer check our permits, and now we're on our way to Trail 26, going up the mountain. That's my old friend Jerry Jones up in the front in an old, what is that, a YJ, I think, are the ones you with the square headlights. He's on 40s. And then we have Russ behind him, and then myself, and then we have Jason Fox, we have Asher Black, and we have Josh Ashworth and his nephew Caleb. Now we're still on our way to trail number 26. This is G as in George, G6 right now. I think we're going to be there fairly soon now, but according to Jerry and according to others I've spoken with, that the two trails we're trying to do today, 26 and 51, almost couldn't be further apart from one another. One's way on one end of the circuit, and the other one's way over there.
Go, real quick break.
Looks like we just got to the entrance of 26. All right, here we go, the beginning of Trail 26. And Jerry decided to do it from this way. He just thought it'd be it would be a little less time consuming for us, because I think he mentioned that it's primarily downhill this direction, where coming the other way it just takes longer because there's more climbs and less gravity working for you. It's so fun to be here. I haven't been at Windrock for probably if not a decade, very close to 10 years for sure. And even then, I was never here in a Jeep. I was always here in a Polaris Ranger or a RZR. Looks like we start right off with some wheeling downhill. Sure is pretty in the woods. little bit of a challenging little spot right here. Mostly just to pick the right line spot. Not particularly difficult, just getting the right line, get your tires on the right rock kind of thing.
I haven't been in 4-low in a long time, so I actually thought I had to be more neutral, so I'll keep that in. I am in second gear, so thanks for the advice.
I don't have one, but that's my understanding of those. Oh yeah, when you put it in 4-wheel, I just assumed you went to low. Who what?
Especially, you're on the 33s still too, aren't you? 33-inch tires. That thing ought to be really low at that 4.0 transfer case.
Yeah, I think that's up in low range. I'm in low range.
Randy, I'm enjoying watching your lines. What suspension did you put on that Sport?
Well, it's a Sahara, but you know, for all practical purposes, that suspension-wise, it's the same as a Sport. But it's got a Rubicon springs and shocks on it, and it's off a Rubicon that had the tote package, so it's the highest range spring, you know, that they make for the back, that they make OEM, you know, for the back. And then I just have puck lifts. You know, I got 2.5 inches Terraflex spacer lift in the front and 2 inches in the back.
All right, my bad, Sahara.
Yeah, but I mean, really, well, I think they actually do. I think the Sport and Sahara are a slightly different. I mean, stock now are a slightly different suspension, but not much.
Yeah, I'm running the tow package on a Ruby, so we had the same suspension. I just don't have any risers or pucks on mine.
Right. I keep thinking about going to, you know, full coil springs, and I don't not like what I have now, and I've done a lot of stuff with it, especially with Colorado and Moab, even to more effect. But and I really didn't have any problems out there, and Russ would attest to that. In fact, I did some of the more challenging obstacles out there.
Yeah, stock springs will usually ride smoother than any sort, even the better, higher end lift springs. Stock's typically going to give you a smoother ride. If you can clear the tires that you're doing with stock springs, more than 75% of the time, that would be my recommendation. Down it. A little bit of rock right here at the front, but I think then it smooths out.
Really pretty in the woods. Especially in the fall like this.